Live from Bear Country, here is Mr. Watts.
Good morning. This is your principal, Mr. Watts, with this rendition of Live from Bear Country. This first segment, we want to talk about some important news. So we want to talk about Kern High School District truancy step levels. A friendly reminder to all parents and guardians, in order for your student to avoid being placed on any Kern High truancy step levels, all absences must be cleared by a parent or guardian within 72 hours, that's 3 days, or the absence will be recorded as a cut. Remember that all absences must also be cleared by a doctor's note or a phone call. You can log into your student view or parent view to see any absences. For questions or to clear your student, call the attendance office Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 661-854-5561. All students are welcome to stop by room 9 to pick up an home rapid COVID test. You can get one of the sets before school, during lunch, nutrition, or after school. These are tests for students to take home and use at home. They're not to be used at school or in classrooms. Seniors, Jostens will be on campus January 27th during lunch. Please bring your money to pay for items. This will be the last visit they make before they return in the spring to pass out orders. Seniors, FAFSA. In order to be eligible for state financial aid, you need to submit your FAFSA or California DREAM Act application by March 2nd deadline. Stop by the Career Center if you need help filling out your application.
This week's Arvin High School WAS Tip of the Week, number 2. At Arvin High School and throughout Kern High School District, we use what we call a multi-tiered system of support, or MTSS. This framework is one of the most effective tools we incorporate here on campus to support our students. Our PRIDE program was created with MTSS in mind. As described by the district and implemented at our school sites, MTSS focuses on shared leadership, database problem solving and decision making, layered supports, evidence-based instruction and intervention, screening and progress monitoring, family, school, and community partnerships, and engagement. There are 3 main tiers that are associated with MTSS. And basically the level of work between the tiers is as critical as the work within each tier. So those tiers are Tier 1. This is what we do school-wide. It applies to all students and includes the many ways that our Arvin High staff works to create a positive experience for our students and teach them the expectations of PRIDE in their classrooms. Tier 2 is when the intervention and supports that are used in the classroom don't seem to be effective. We refer students for Tier 2 supports. That's our BEAR support form that teachers use. Here we use our trained professionals to help students. It's mostly a short-term support structure, but these supports help build a toolbox of strategies for students to help them cope and to be able to navigate some of the issues that they're experiencing. The last one is Tier 3. This is a highly intensive services provided for identified individual students as it's assessment based. This is where assessments are conducted and reviewed to establish if a student needs an individualized plan to be successful at school. The systems of supports we have here in place at Arvin High School have contributed to many student successes, helped them overcome many challenges, and also that reflects in the implementation of our PRIDE culture, the lessons and expectations that teachers have taught in the classroom. So that's our WASC Tip of the Week. Thank you.
Helping Paws Teddy Bear Drive donations. Thanks to the help of our Arvin staff and students, the Helping Paws Club delivered more than 500 toys and stuffed animals during the holiday season. They delivered to Elderly Center in Arvin kindergarten classes, Bakersfield Homeless Shelter, the Mission of Bakersfield, the Ronald McDonald House, Memorial Hospital of Bakersfield, the Jameson Center, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Lamont. Thank you for helping keep their club tradition alive. Honor Roll Drive-Through Celebration. We're celebrating all first semester Honor Roll and Principals List recipients on Tuesday, February 8th at 4:30 p.m., running till 6 p.m. in the staff parking lot. Don't know if you made Honor Roll yet? Don't worry. You'll be getting a personal invitation the week of the event. So bring your smiles and get ready to be celebrated by our Arvin Bear staff. And now a message from your principal. In this segment, I wanted to provide a little encouragement and insight. We've officially endured the discomfort and awkward nature of the start of an unprecedented semester in the history of our school. It's been interesting, but we're still here and look forward to a much smoother run during this new semester. Both students and staff have had to overcome some very large hurdles to get to this point in our journey. To kick off this semester, I want to encourage you to focus. Put in the effort and work with your teachers to ensure that you're successful in your second semester classes. If you struggled during the distance learning era and are behind credits, meet with your counselor to devise a plan to recover the credits you may have lost during this time. It's very important to catch up on credits and be on track to graduate by the beginning of your senior year. I'd love to see every senior cross the graduation stage that day despite the challenges of the pandemic. There's no time like the present to develop a plan of attack for your future and get busy catching up. Also, get involved in school activities, the Bear Pride culture here at AHS. We have plenty of opportunities for everyone, no matter who you are, to get involved in a sport, join a club, become a part of our after-school program that's located right outside of student services. The more you become involved, the more enjoyable your high school experience becomes. Final thought I have for you to share, now that the first semester struggle is over, we're in a position to look forward to the future with a renewed focus, take command of our destinies by creating a positive and productive culture here at Arvin High. Time to reboot and take command of your education. Go Bears!